Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We got Amsterdam Be Light. Have you ever wanted to go to Amsterdam?
No. I've never
thought about Amsterdam as a vacation spot for you?
No, I haven't.
I feel you. Well,
Not saying I'm opposed. Well,
I'm not an indulger, so I never thought about Amsterdam as a place that I would want to go.
Yeah, I've never.
I don't indulge in things, so you know what I'm saying. Like
I have a few places on my list, but no,
like
I've never thought
when
about
it comes down to Europe, I do know like they do love the beer, you know, like the beer they love to drink and stuff like that. But Amsterdam's a whole nother experiment in itself. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Oh, you don't know about Amsterdam like that?
I don't know anything. Do you? You know a little something?
If you ain't trying to be here on Earth, you trying to go get on another level, you go to Amsterdam.
What does that mean?
I love being here. If you trying to be I'm on my level. Hey, I'm on my.
Oh.
See what I mean? Wiz Khalifa on my level.
Babe, I know the song. Of course, I know the song.
Concept. What does he always talk?
Oh. Well, I mean, hey.
That's what I'm saying. I have no need.
I mean, hey, let me see.
Your friend would love Amsterdam. But hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you have to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visual,
like it with a thumbs up.
And let us know, man. But you ready, C?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. Let's hop into it, y'all.
Guy brains are very simple. All we want is food, kitty, and high fives. But where can you find a pet store without a height requirement? Amsterdam! That's right, buying kitty is legal in Amsterdam. Oh, more coming soon. Their stores are open for business. Hell, they're literally advertising in the window. But before we get to my greatest purchase of all time, let me tell you about my trip to the Netherlands. First, I flew to the UK, then took a 4-night cruise to Iju. Now, originally I was supposed to go straight to Amsterdam, but my ship got rerouted after environmental protesters chained themselves to the port, which, to be honest, I kind of respect. Imagine doing something that inconveniences 4,000 people at once. That's a true hater right there. So instead of docking in Amsterdam, we docked in Iju, and surprise, surprise, we're greeted by protesters. They had the classic big sign, feminine bicycles, crippled, unshaven woman with a megaphone, everything you could want from self-righteous betas. Now, they were there to protest cruise ships, saying they were terrible for the environment, in which they're totally right. Those stacks aren't for breezing the ocean, they're chloroforming Earth. So I agree with their message, but disagree with their approach. Like what seems like a better strat, kidnapping the CEO of Exxon or shaming tourists. Deb just wants to play shuffleboard and get truffed up in Amsterdam, okay? She's had a tough life. Let her have this. But luckily, the protesters weren't able to block us from entering Ajuville. Actually, all they really did was make it so we now had to take a 45-minute bus ride to Amsterdam, which is kinda an extra FU to them when you think about it. Oh, were you trying to prevent harmful CO2 emissions? Well, congrats on creating more! Anyway, I hopped on the bus and was so excited, because I'd never been to the Netherlands before, and a 45-minute journey across the countryside gave me a chance to do what every American loves most, judge other countries. I already knew we're better, but now I get to see why. First major downgrade is most people rode bicycles. And not because they were convicted of drinking and driving like in the US, no, they chose to ride bikes. Bikes! The only thing gayer than a fanny pack. The only time it's socially acceptable to ride a bike is if you're under 12 and escaping Diddy's house. Can't stop. Won't stop. Second major downgrade is I didn't see one homeless person. Now, compared to America, that might seem like an upgrade, but believe me, it's not. Sure, they don't have to step over human suffering to enter a Starbucks, but having clean streets feels too sanitized, you know? Like going to Disneyland without all the darkies. Yeah, I get it's safer, but talk about boring. I mean, what's a city without a crackhead baptizing a pigeon? The demon's taking hold! Face it, the homeless add character to a community, and I'd rather laugh at despair than be fair.
I can't agree. Hey,
that's the sarcasm and dark humor.
Yeah, I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, there does need to be places, you know what I'm saying, where like you kind of, because they are building a new shelter here, which, you know what I'm saying, I commend, you know, salute. Hey, they always talk about we got so much influx of
where's it gonna be? You know?
Damn, if you didn't tell me, I would have been able to tell you.
I
I mean, asked me, I would have been able to tell you.
Tell me later.
I'll look it up after this. But because after I told you about it the other day, I saw another post and I was like, dang, I got to show C, but I forgot. But because I like it does kind of get over, like it gets overwhelming sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When it's just when everywhere you go to is like, and I'll be honest. Everybody that's on the corner asking for money and stuff, and just a lot of them don't be homeless. It is a few of them that are homeless. I will say a lot of them are not homeless as well. They just refusing to go get a job, and that be like. And then like one dude here, he's homeless. I swear, if you shape him up, I'm like, brother, man, you can go get you a job. He's been on the street corners for how many years, you would say?
About 3.
No, before COVID.
Well, I just gave an estimate.
I
thought about that. I was like, okay, about 4.5 years.
4 to 5 years he's been. And I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
If I was to guess his age, between 40 and 50. Got a nice white beard, bro. Just needs to shape it up, like clean up. He's a nice looking older white man. He can get a job, bro.
I do, yeah. I don't want to get into all that, but I do be wondering, like, just like backstories. I just be wanting to know people's stories.
Sometimes, yes.
All the time, I honestly do. I just would like to like have these conversations.
The other one that kind of had me guessing with it, and I know this off from the video, but it's the older lady who husband we always see pick her up in the middle of traffic. She sits on a corner all day. Her husband will come pick her up, and we'd be like, and the Impala, he just come pull up. I'll be like, there you go, see.
I mean, but again, with backstories, I mean, they probably sleep in a car. I don't know people's stories, so I try not to like.
Don't look like it though. I don't know. I don't know. All right.
The smell of herb and lack of bras can only mean one thing. I've officially arrived.
You said what?
I said something is in my eye.
Oh, my bad.
Demons taking hold! Face it, the homeless add character to a community, and I'd rather laugh at despair than be fair. The smell of herb and lack of bras can only mean one thing. I've officially arrived in Amsterdam. Here, ganja, truffles, and kitty are all legal to buy. That's right, you could pay to get so high that you forget you're her 8th customer this evening. First come, best served is her motto. Seriously, could you imagine showing up early only to be the 2nd customer in line? Enjoy my sloppy seconds. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. First, let me tell you how trashy the city.
You literally are getting ahead.
Enjoy my sloppy seconds. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. First, let me tell you how trashy the city was. Starting out with the canals, which look great on postcards, but up close are more like junkyards. Filled with rusted bikes, broken beer bottles, and I'm assuming all the homeless. The worst part was the smell. Oh, like a mixture of expired bong water and wet dog. Now, growing up in New York, I'm used to the Hep C factory there's the Hudson.
Oh, he from New York? I swear I didn't think he was from New York. I thought he was from like down south or something.
I didn't get that.
You didn't get that? What you got?
I didn't get down south.
What you got, West Coast?
No, he don't even give me like.
He don't give you
like the just listen to him talk. But no, he don't give me down south.
But he don't give me New York at all. Now I have heard a lot of European cities that we all know about or hear about are very stanky, aka Paris. I heard it's a lot of must going on, and I ain't talking about the cologne must.
Yeah, I do hear people talk.
They say.
I would like to just like go and see for myself because you know some people. Whatever.
And then you know they say the UK smell a little trashy outside.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like just in certain areas. Or
well, I say London. Let me say London. Or
whatever. But hey,
they say London smells like New York. And people always. I ain't been in New York, but they say New York stank too. So, you know, around here he gets stanky too, but it's because of farming. Because did you see on the app they were talking about how stanky it was this morning, and people was like, "Hey, you do know people are putting mulch down." They say all around, just different areas of the city.
Because I know, like, some people, like, on the side where they dump the dump yard. What is it?
Yeah,
I know they complain about it a lot.
Yeah,
but
it was today, and it was all over the city. People was talking about, and they were like, "Y'all do know it's farming season, and people are manure."
Oh, okay, yeah.
Inspired bong water and wet dog. Now, growing up in New York, I'm used to the Hep C factory, there's the Hudson River, but at least we have guardrails. In Amsterdam, there's nothing. No barriers, no rope, no bed to respawn, just your homie yelling, "You said you wanted to get wet." Speaking of accidents waiting to happen, they're buildings. Every one of them is either tilted, off-center, or leaning like it's gonna tell you a secret.
Old, though.
That secret being, run. Yeah, turns out building a city on marshland wasn't the best idea. But Amsterdam isn't known for its good decisions. No, it's known for its debauchery. The kind of excess that would make Vegas blush. Blunts that warp reality. Truffles that turn you trans. Plastic dopamine one credit card swipe away. Ooh, baby! We're getting to the juice now! Because I had officially arrived in the hottest part of Amsterdam, the red light district. The most popular part being this tight hole right here. That hole was packed! The streets clearly weren't designed for thousands of tourists. And you heard that correctly. You walk on streets, not sidewalks. Every once in a while you get grazed by a moped. Tits! That's right, fun bags in the street window, waving, "Come on in, big fella." I almost cried, seeing all those angels do the—
You said
do
what?
They just like stand in the window? Like,
you never heard about the red light district?
I feel like I've heard, and I also feel like I watched something one time. I don't remember if it was in Amsterdam, but I do remember like the women standing like in the.
Want me to tell you what it was that you probably remember?
What?
Was it?
It was a movie.
Well, did they have it in Rush Hour? Which one? Rush Hour 3?
I don't think.
And
it
was talking
Rush.
about the. It was. I know you. I know what you're talking about.
I don't think it was Rush Hour, but it was a movie. And
where they were standing in the windows and kind of, you know.
It's like, yeah, and like, you can like.
Yeah, you can go up and say, "Hey, I want to," and then you can go get them. Yeah. It's like window shopping for, yeah. I ain't know, like.
Okay.
I know Amsterdam is a wild city. That's why I said I have no need to go to Amsterdam. I don't want to go. I always heard stories about Amsterdam. One of them, like, which city, like, they really be on the drinking. One of them, they be like filthy drunk. And then one of them, it's a city somewhere in Europe where they can do cocaine openly too. Cocaine.
I guess I just be my own bubble because I don't know,
bro. Yeah, open your eyes to the world.
I don't want to open my eyes to that.
Open your eyes to the world, Craig. Learn about the world. I don't want to learn about
cocaine.
Cocaine. I heard it's a spot in Canada you can do. Well, I ain't heard. I just watched the video.
You watched the video?
Yeah, we watched the video. They got drugs.
Oh, yeah, that's the different.
They can do cocaine.
We're not different, but yeah.
Street window, waving, "Come on in, big fella." I almost cried, seeing all those angels do the Lord's work. Here, let me take the demon out of you. Now, prior to arriving, I had two misconceptions. One is I thought it'd be Nip City, but every girl had clothes on, which makes sense because men are monsters. Hard to entice customers when Billy keeps standing outside the window playing pocket pool. Also, when you think about it, covered is better. It adds to the anticipation. Does she have stretch marks, a C-section scar, areolas that look like IHOP pancakes? I need to know! I need to know! My second misconception was I thought they'd all be uggos. Bro, every girl was 10, 10, 10. Even the alleyways were filled with dime pieces.
Oh, hell! See, Mike gotta go check it out.
Oh, you said you go, do you? Whatever.
God's trip.
Whatever makes you happy, child. I'm not condoning you going and doing stuff. By the way,
I'm really just playing.
I'm just joking. Cause if you want to live.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. What? But you know, what's a 10 to one person may not be a 10 to somebody
Which
else.
is true. We always say
okay.
a girl in a small town might be a 10, and then they go to a big city and be a 3.
But I mean,
it happens a lot.
They probably did look good.
Or she might be a 10 in her small town and actually be a 10 in New York. It happens. Let's
see.
And a chick that y'all might think a 5 in New York would be a 20 in a small town. You never know.
Bro, every girl was 10, 10, 10. Even the alleyways were filled with dime pieces. Well, all except one I dubbed Busted Central. If you like botched lip filler, fur-lined Crocs, and chicks shaped like KFC buckets, then Busted Central is your playground. But you want to know the craziest part? Those girls actually seem more desirable. All the other ones were just too fake, like walking through a cyberpunk game with a bunch of pork bots. All plastic, no soul. At least on Busted Central, what you saw is what you got. Yeah, it was a plane crash, but I'm from New York, so I'm into that sort of thing. Now, before I talk about spreading her twin towers, let me tell you more about Ground Zero. The girls work behind windows surrounded by red lights, which to men might as well be a green light. Some dance, but most just nervously shake while taking hits from their vape. Get it together, Stacy. Their office is essentially a walk-in closet with just enough space for a bed, bathroom, and her to kneel. Most were located on the ground floor, but every once in a while you see one on the second. Like, damn, you're really making me work for it. Strangest part is they all had apartments above them. Like, could you imagine living there? All you're hearing is squeaky furniture and crying. Yeah, it's nice to have eye candy outside your window, but not when she's always mouthing, "Help me." But the real spectacle wasn't the workers, no. It was the animals looking in. The guy staring like he just gained an extra chromosome. The couple wondering if this will save their relationship. The bachelor party cheering for their bro. Get it? Oh, the group of guys nervously laughing, waiting for one to go first so the others don't look so pathetic. You had guys leaving happy, sad, muttering, "It's not small, it's fucking average if anything." And finally, you had me, standing at the edge of a life-altering decision, wondering if I should turn back to safety or plunge into the unknown. And it was at that moment I realized the only thing scarier than the leap is the regret of never jumping at all. Plus, did you think I was gonna leave without doing research? Boys! What did you think I came here for? So the first thing that happens is with the door open, you negotiate a deal. Money, time, how many spanks you get, everything you can think of. Then you pay by either cash or card.
This nigga really did it though.
I don't know.
No, you can't tell me you really did it.
What was his reason for going?
Research purposes.
That's the research. You research, you do the job,
I'm
you
gonna
execute.
go get plane ticket to Amsterdam.
Negotiate a deal. Money, time, how many spanks you get, everything you can think of. Then you pay by either cash or card, which made me wonder, could this be a business expense? You're telling me therapy is a write-off but not belowies? Which do you think is going to make me feel better? Then after payment, she closes the curtain and you go to the bathroom to wash up. Bathroom had what you'd expect: toothbrush to wash your mouth, soap to clean your balls, mirror to see your shame. Then after washing up, she provides you a Jimmy and says, "I need to see you put this on," which I was totally cool with, but I had a hard time getting, hard. However, being a professional, she starts dancing to get me in the mood, which to most guys would be sexy, but I found hilarious. Watching someone dance with no music is objectively silly. Now with the pressure building, I'm trying to stay focused, but my hamster brain keeps getting distracted. I'm like, is it a smoke detector or
At least they practice safe sex, though.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
At least they practice safe sex, you know.
I mean, that only do so much. I mean, like, are y'all like? Let me just mind my business.
And then just imagine her bend over, just twerk, and it's this quiet. And she just
trying to stay focused, but my hamster brain keeps getting distracted. I'm like, is it a smoke detector or camera? When's the last time she washed her sheets? Is that a panic button? All the way on the other side of the room? I mean, I'm not a monster, but there is no way she would reach that. Then she starts rubbing my shoulders and my battery begins to fill. Soon after, we did the dirty, and all I have to say about that is, not my best performance. Fellas, you know how it is. Sometimes you face a boss you're not expecting, and they beat you down. I didn't know you'd be this powerful. So I know what you're all thinking, and probably the reason you clicked on this video: how much did it cost? Well, again, there are a lot of variables. The service, duration, your ethnicity can all impact the cost. But just to give you a baseline, this lovely lady charged me 600 euros, or about $650. Was it worth it? Yes, of course it was. Because great
what?
euros, or about $650.
Oh, that is a lot.
He spent $656.97 for some punani.
That's a lot.
I know you lying. And you know, when even your best performance, I mean, I guess you got a good, she did what she needed to do for child. I don't judge nobody.
Hey, shout out to them though. Think about it.
You said shout out to who? Them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Think about it though, see. If you charging everybody around this and it fluctuates, right? Say you got 12 guys a day. That's just a 12-hour shift.
12, that's 12.
That's just a 12-hour shift. You done
I'm
came up off of
thinking
this
about it.
in a day. And you probably got to get him 10%. That's $7,000.
And I gotta do this every day. It ain't worth it.
It ain't. You won't see. That's more than a sal.
It ain't.
All you need is
I'm not putting myself.
All you need is a 12-hour shift, and you good for the month.
I will feel so
$7,000
dirty at the end of the day.
$7,000. $7,000 USD.
I'm sorry. I just can't even I can't wrap my head around doing that.
Shit, I need me about 3 red light. Hey.
And I ain't judging nobody. Teach no, do you. Whatever you need to do to make your money.
Man, fuck pimping in the U.S. I need to be pimping in Amsterdam. It's legal. Hold them hoes out. Babe, what? It's legal. Why risk it here when you can go over there and do it for free? Get you a couple hoes that okay with it. 12-hour shift and then you can go do whatever you want to do. Keep them in rotation.
Okay.
Was it worth it? Yes, of course it was. Because great stories are forever, and chlamydia is only temporary. Red light district is pretty easy to spot, as there are red lights everywhere. Every entrance, every exit, and if you're lucky, every entrance again. Why finger cross a Gucci bag will get me into the back door when I can just open it myself? Do you think they have a no crackhead policy? Most work across from each other. Be like, damn, Stacy's about to have a rough go. My knees were weak, arms heavy, fighting off my throbbing spaghetti. Imagine if I just took a dump and left. I got what I paid for. What's it like to be with someone who isn't into you? Well, I already have a dog who doesn't like to be pet, so I'm already used to touching someone who keeps resisting. The Netherlands is just too vanilla, you know? They don't have homeless people, school shootings, or religious fundamentalists running their government. Basically what I'm saying is you go to the Netherlands if you want to have sex, but you go to America if you want to get fucked. You know what you want to do? Oh, you want to push that subscribe button. Oh.
I just was thinking about even more things. It made me sick to my stomach. Do y'all have? I wonder, do they have like breaks in between? Do they clean their stuff up after the?
No, why?
What?
That's a waste of time. You keep them in and out.
You a nasty little thing.
You go in there. You say thank you for your service, and you go get your ass right back in that window, bitch.
I'm so concerned.
Get my money, hoe.
I have so many questions.
Get your ass back in that damn. Get my money, hoe. I don't pay. Bitch, we don't pay you to clean up. We pay you to clean them out. See, I'm telling you, if I was to ever be a pimp, this lifetime, next lifetime, I'm going to Amsterdam and I'm slutting them out.
Okay, babe. That's enough.
It's the truth.
Okay. I hope in another lifetime you're able to do that. I really do.
Shit, I could do it this lifetime.
No, you cannot.
If I ever get on hard time, just know I'm leaving YouTube. I'm going to Amsterdam.
You say you leaving me? Oh.
I said leaving YouTube. I'm going to Amsterdam. I'm like, is that kid? Is that nigga kid from YouTube? Pick you one. I ain't here to talk. We here to collect. Gross sister.
I'm done.
Man, y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts.
Do they get tested and stuff?
They put
I have so many questions, y'all. I'm sorry.
Better wrap it up. That my responsibility.
That only does so much.
That ain't my responsibility. You better know how to put that Jimmy on.
Okay.
You the one decide to go on the wild side.
Let's go ahead and wrap it up.
Again, y'all spam us up in the comments. Let us know y'all thoughts down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is.
We are.
We are.
No time to kick it, got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners.